Look at that. Before the game has started, the passions are running high. And it's a talking point actually before the tournament about the kind of rivalries that you see now in Asia Cup. Earlier, the much talked about rivalry was India-Pakistan, but now when Sri Lanka take on Bangladesh, there's a bit of needle there as well. Let's not forget, ranked number 7 was Bangladesh. Sri Lanka had to do the hard yards to get into the Asia Cup and the World Cup as well, so 7 and 8 ranked. So that means pretty evenly matched teams, and that adds to the, I guess, tension and the intensity in the contest. I'm delighted to have with me this afternoon Matthew Hayden has joined us all the way from Australia, loves Asian cricket, he does. And Mavanata Pattu, the double 100 maker. Didn't fancy the hundreds too much. You had what, 6 in your career, test career?
Afternoon, Sanjay. Afternoon, Haydos. 6, yeah.
6, yeah.
Yeah, why stop at just 100, huh? You go on to get a big one.
The reason being, I have enough made. I've got too many zeros that I can't forget.
Yeah, the scars of Donald Ducks.
The scars of the childhood when his career began. I was there actually when he made his debut against India, it was. But he more than made up for it. And hence, I guess the 6 double hundreds.
Well, you were a part of me getting 2 zeros in that game against India in Chandigarh, which Sri Lanka was all 108, I think, on a dustboard.
Absolutely. More stories of Asian matches of the past. But let's now get back to the current here. In Palakkale for the second match of the Asia Cup here in Kandy. Beautiful place, Sri Lanka, Kandy especially. So Mohammad Naeem gets an opportunity. No Liton Das. Huge setback for Bangladesh. Start of the tournament. Viral fever has kept him away. Batted at the top of the order. Just 5 matches early days. Got a good first-class record. And of course, in US cricket, list A performances matter too. Anzad Hassan making his debut today. Again, another young player with impressive numbers. Domestic level, Tanzid Hassan. So ideally they would have liked a left-hand right-hand combination, but with Liton Das gone, they've got 2 left-handers at the top.
Yeah, it's really exciting, isn't it, Sanjay, to see youngsters come into the international level.
Those are his numbers, Tanzid Hassan, and hence playing for this nation.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
And after that, the umpires also will call play. As we wait for the first ball to be bowled in the second match of the Asia Cup 2023. Defending champions, albeit in a T20 format. A fielding Kasun Rajita, the bowler. A good start, well-directed delivery that.
Well, there's a bit of pressure on Kasun Rajitha in this lineup. He's the senior guy who has to carry the burden, and Sri Lanka will be looking him to get wickets earlier on, getting into the middle order of Bangladesh.
The bowler got a first runs in the shape of a boundary.
There seemed to be a lot of movement laterally there, either off the wicket or through the air.
Same length again. Yeah, he's trying to see whether there's any movement in the air, which is not a bad idea at all, but he's not getting it at the moment.
I think being on the fuller side as well, both of these players love playing through the covers, play the flick shot over mid-wicket, the pull shot. They'll be waiting on anything that's back of the length, the hard length that bowlers tend to bowl in one-day cricket. Not a lot of action down the ground, in the V, as Sonny Gavaskar would say.
And at the first over, it's 4 for no wicket.
අනාගතය ගැන විශ්වාසය ගොඩනගමි. Alliance Finance අපට ලබා දුන් ශක්තියෙන් අනාගත අභියෝගවලට සාර්ථකව මුහුණ දෙන්න පුළුවන් වුණා.
AFC Alliance Finance.
මුදලාලි රූපින් ෂීට්ස් අඩුනේ
අඩුයි කරදර නඩත්තු රිපෙයාර් අඩුයි කොලිටිය කල්පැවැත්ම විශ්වාසය වැඩි
Rhino Cement Roofing Sheets. හොඳම මෙලට කල් පවතින වහලයක්.
වයිෆ්ගෙන් බැනුනුත් අඩුයි
Salt and Pepper රසට මංචිකොම Salt and Pepper.
ඔබේ මුදලට සුරක්ෂිතම ස්ථානය ජාතික ඉතිරි කිරීමේ බැංකුව.
It's a beautiful cricket ground. Get the surroundings as well. The crowd too. The festival which has got everyone flocking to a couple places here in Kandy. Something that shouldn't surprise anyone. Marvin seeing Chana so early in the attack.
Well, I would have.
ඊට කොච්චර වෙලාවකට පස්සේද දරුවෝ ෆිල්ම් එකට ගිහින්
Finger goes up. Bit of swing in the air and the direction seemed pretty straight. Might just want to review it. We'll have to wait and see.
No, absolutely plump. Never a good sign when your opening batsman is heading up towards the change rooms in a hurry. Everything actually happened there in a hurry. Bowler came in a hurry, umpire gave it out in a hurry, batsman now walking off in a hurry. It was straight seam position towards first slip. Absolutely plump. Pitching middle, hitting middle. Lichana takes the first man of the match. A lovely piece of bowling.
It was a gorgeous delivery. Bit of swing in the air going out, pitch just comes back in.
Advance Cricket Mania Super 6 එක පුදුම හිතෙන ඩිස්කවුන්ට් ෆ්‍රී හිට් එක වටිනා තෑගි ඉන්ට්‍රෙස්ට් ෆ්‍රී සුපර් බවුන්ඩරි එක පොලි නැතුවම යම්මට ක්‍රිකට් බලන කාලේ හොඳම ඔෆර්ස් Advance එකෙන් විතරයි
ජන ශක්ති ලයිෆ් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ හොඳම ජීවිත රක්ෂණ සමාගම ලෙස CFI ලන්ඩන් වෙතින් ලැබූ සම්මානය රටට ශක්තියක් වන අපට ශක්තියක්
Next Gen එකේ digital banking partner People's Bank
වසර 40ක විශ්වාසය දෙනු Godrej Expert hair color shampoo විනාඩි 5යි කොණ්ඩේ කලුයි. Inspire your life with colors.
Next Gen එකේ digital banking partner People's Bank
නව ජවයක රසය විඳගන්න Kissed Ride. අද්විතීයයි Magic Caramel Ice Cream Bar.
I've checked the front foot and it's a fair delivery. If we can have a look at front on, please. Okay, just rock that back. Okay, appears not to be any bat involved, but can we confirm that with ultra edge, please? Okay, we've got a flat line, clear daylight there. Okay, all the way through to the pad. No bat involved, so we can go to ball tracking when ready, please. Okay, ball's pitching outside leg. We'll go back to Madden on the field to stay with his original decision of not out. You're on screen now. Please see.
Good call. That wasn't a very obvious pitching outside.
Cheese යාළුව සෙට් එක ස්මයිලි බෙදනවා cheese buttons වස දැනුනම කොයි කවුරුත් මට පෙනපා මංචි රස බලකායේ cheese buttons දැන් අලුත් වෙලා
වසර 40ක විශ්වාසය දිනු Godrej Expert hair color shampoo විනාඩි 5යි කොණ්ඩේ කළුවේ
Next Gen එකේ digital banking partner People's Bank
නව ජවයක රසය විඳගන්න Kissed Ride
සිංහ සෝෆා මිලාඩු කලා ක්‍රෙඩිට් කාඩ් ඇතත් නැතත් ටික ටික ගෙවන්න අදම ගන්න.
මුදලාලි රූෆින් ෂීට්ස්. අඩුනේ
අඩුයි. කරදර නඩත්තු රිපෙයාර් අඩුයි. කොලිටිය කල්පැවැත්ම විශ්වාසය වැඩි.
Rhino Cement Roofing Sheets. හොඳම මෙලට කල් පවතින වහරයක්.
වයිෆ් ගින් බැනුනුත් අඩුයි
Look good. The rhythm has looked good. And the match, guys, you think looking good from here? It's a bit like the comms are in dugout for this game.
Yeah, very good, actually, being right here. Pitch side, we're like the #1 fans of either of these two sides. I know Marvin Adipatu wouldn't be a #1 fan of Bangladesh today, but it feels good to be here, close to the action. Let's just hope we don't get a good flat hard one that gets hit in this commentary box. These players love to pound the mid-on boundaries.
Meantime, Cousin is bowling really well. I think he's doing what is expected of him. Bangladesh is under pressure straight away. Losing one, almost two. It was a good call by the umpire, simply because the two identical appeals and one was not out.
You saw Madan Gopal give a good decision with regards to the ball pitching, and got Paul Wilson there, his patriot for today's game. Oh, great looking shot for no run. Really good though.
He's got a very nice posture at the crease. Tall, upright player. The batting position is such a key. You're looking just hold your shape. Well, it starts holding your shape at your foundation. Your first step into the ball, even your stance here, we see it here from side on. Nice and stable, a little wider than shoulder width apart, which means he can move freely on the front foot. Like that. He's getting treated to some world-class half volleys at the moment as well. Ajith is really looking to swing the ball, so he's getting lots of opportunity to help himself off the front foot.
I think the key here is to have a very steady head, and on these steep of wickets, once you get in, you can drive through the line. That's what he's trying to do.
Slow ball with the new ball. You don't see that very often now. That's a little unexpected. Captain, who's a wonderful fielder in the outfield. Did he get a bad bounce, or was it just the wrong timing of the dive?
Yeah, he got a bad bounce, but he didn't go at it two hands either. Have a look at this ball. Right when it climbs over his hand, just bounced quite highly. But I think in that situation, Sanjay, if you're not sure, try and get your whole body in front of it. Two hands. Widen your hands even, get as much surface area as you possibly can and bang it down. I think sometimes the temptation is to get the ball in your hand cleanly to try and get a run out.
Another full-length delivery. Three was gone. 8 for 1.
නමුත් එහෙම තියෙන hair color shampoo නෑ. මේ තියෙනවා. මේ කාල සති ගාණක් වෙනවා.
වසර 40ක විශ්වාසය දිනු Godrej Expert hair color shampoo විනාඩි 5යි කොණ්ඩේ කළුයි කළු පෙනුම දීර්ඝ කාලයක් පවතී.
Godrej Expert ලගන්නේ expert විතරයි.
Barbecue රසට මන්චි කොමේ barbecue.
ප්‍රීමා කොතුමි ෆන් තමයි.
Godrej Expert hair color shampoo කැපුව දැම්ම නෑවා. විනාඩි 5න් කොණ්ඩේ කළුයි.
නව ජවයක රසය විඳගන්න Kissed Ride.
Calypso Mexico all the lava නගලම යනවා. Calypso එක්කලා youth එකම කුල්මත් වෙනවා. හදවාදින මාජි රස බලකායෙන් නවතම.
Such a good bowler. So much interest in the playing 11s, especially for Sri Lanka, Bangladesh too, with last minute exclusion of Litton Das. We're wondering whether for Sri Lanka Kushal Pereira would come back in.
Well, he would have played unless otherwise he's having flu. I was told that it is unfortunate he would have batted at 4, I guess, which means you'll have 3 wicket keepers on the fields.
And lots of batters on either side who can bowl as well. Pure batters in the side for the batting, but can bowl 3-4 overs if needed. Haters from Bangladesh, you got to be a little wary of 2 players there, both called Mehdi Hassan. Both are batters and off spinners, so good luck to you.
Yeah, there's a bit of a gap between the two of them. One's a little more on the vertically challenged side.
And to be honest, one is a Mahedi. Shamim Chaudhary will correct me if I'm wrong, and the other is Mahedi. But yes, a couple of all-rounders, right-hand batters and off-spinners. We've seen Mehdi Hassan, especially against India, that innings. Just a few months back, down at number 8 and 9. Incredible when he got 100 and won the game.
Big job from the skipper. Bangladesh are going to progress through this tournament, progress in the World Cup. Number 1 ODI player, all-rounder, and he's versatile. He's got runs, flexible in the batting order, runs at 4, 5, 6. He can bat anywhere, and then obviously with the ball just owns the middle order. Great economy rate through that middle, so he's got to have a big tournament. He's got to have a big couple of months. He's very capable of it.
Absolutely, and with somebody like Litton Das missing, Shakib becomes the number 1 batter more than a player. They need his batting more desperately. Poor delivery. And quite Cashin will get a single, and that's all it will be. 4 overs gone, 11 for 1.
Calypso Mexico all the lava නගලම යනවා. Calypso එක්කලා youth එකම කුල්මත් වෙනවා. හදවාදින මාජි රස
His hands on it.
He's certainly one of the better fielders in this side, and he's agile. He leads from the front on the field, certainly when it comes to fielding.
He's just got high into what they call the chicken drumsticks, up into the meat of the thumb. Of course, when that's the hardest part of your hand as well.
Superb delivery, unplayable, and hence the reaction. Candy has shown some bounce, the tall fast bowler.
I like that length. Been a little full for mine. Just back it up. You see there, just trying to fend it away, the left-hander. Just back of a length, hard length, be patient. You've got to slip in place. It's not swinging a great deal, so go back into your standard template as an opening bat bowler, and that's hit the wicket.
Tell you what, the carry has excited me. 2nd September, India-Pakistan. A few high-quality quickies bowling on this pitch. Kaiber was gone, 12 for 1.
Inspire your life with colours. Nava Jabeka Rossi Vindaganda Kissed Ride. Advitiyai Magic Caramel Ice Cream Bar. ඔබට සිතාගන්න බැරි වර්තමක් සමග තෝරාගන්න රෙදි සෝදන යන්ත්‍ර මාදුලි රසක් දැන් සිංගල වෙතින් easy lazy වාසි.
When cricket comes, 1xBet is here. Cheer for your team with us. Search the 1xBet site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. 1xBet, one step to success.
To be drums in the past, I remember when I first came to Sri Lanka, that's something that it really distracted. Drums incessantly right through the game. The 3 or 4 parties, one group got tired, the other took over. Only the players had some breaks during the day.
Well, dancing has come a passion now. We'll probably wait till the day's end to see who dances last in this game.
Surprised Sanjay said that. Whenever I go up to his room, he's always got drums and he's always dancing. Might actually break a few moves now that we've got in the new commentary box. There's nowhere to hide now, Sanjay.
Everything that you say now, from now on, no one's going to trust you, because that's a blatant lie. Head-to-head, last 5 one-day internationals, you can see why there is a bit of a needle, intensity, tension between the two teams, because they're pretty evenly matched on current form.
Never let the truth get in the way of a good story, Sanjay. Yeah, there's plenty amongst these two teams, isn't there? Their position and rank in world cricket being challenged. It's under siege, and they're two very proud nations. Sri Lanka defending champions.
But that's a great shot. Really, how good is that shot?
Yeah, very, very good shot. Give Shana something to think about as well. See the LB come through a more orthodox shot now, back into the sweep shot. Lefties probably won't like to play that when the ball's not turning a lot. You miss and bowler hits kind of mentality, but always worth the risk.
Perfect length to play the sweep shot. Got these 4 frames giving you every angle. Choose whichever one that you want to. I don't know, for me the front on just gives me the right perspective to begin with before you start looking at others. I've always understood cricket front on for some reason.
Well, was it premeditated? That's one of the first questions the front on vision gets you. If it's going to hit the stumps, then generally speaking it's a premeditated sweep shot.
Inspire your life with colours.
Cargill's Food City within reward සමාජිකයන් සඳහා සුවිශේෂී දීමනාවක් තෝරාගත් බහණ්ඩ 60ක් සඳහා 30ක් දක්වා වට්ටම්.
Cargill's Food City. Navachapek Rasi Vindaganda. Kissed Ride.
Aquaproof 7-in-1. Unparalleled benefits in one high-performing waterproofing paint with water-repellent property. Nippon Paint, the coatings expert.
When cricket comes, 1xBet is here. Cheer for your team with us. Search the 1xBet site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. 1xBet, one step to success.
පූර්ණ රාජ්‍ය ආරක්ෂාව ඇති දේශයේ එකම බැංකුව ජාතික ඉතිරි කිරීමේ බැංකුව.
Spinner to come from the other end. Captain was one of the off spinners to get ready. Looking good. I've just loved the rhythm in the way Kasun Rajitha has come in and bowled.
He's certainly hitting the deck much harder than he was earlier, which is good, which is smarter. I think he realized that he's not getting much movement off the air. Now he's hitting the deck instead.
A good point. We saw in the last game, Pakistan, their fondness. It was to bowl full. I mean, Afridi, the amount of ball that he bowls under the bat, just to get that ball to swing, pace in the air. The Pakistani thing, they love bowling quick and full.
It's all part of their unpredictability. Some days you see Afridi come in and it's swinging miles, and even in the warm-ups prior to the match you'll see him swing and then he gets to the middle and then it won't happen. So giving that opportunity, let the ball swing, is important for him, important for that serious pace that Pakistan have got as well. He did give it an opportunity, but now realises it's not the game. Good shot for cover drive again. Lovely hands, back of the length, it wasn't overly full. Fractionally full, he's able to just move into that delivery. Really, you've got to explore in a 50-over match the new ball having an ability to swing. We've seen some brilliant spells from Pakistan over the years. Remember that ball in the T20 World Cup to knock over